So hello there and welcome back to another video of mine. Yeah, this time again with some more Cobra Tech. After a long time. Yes, I still kind of want to make that, or to make more sort of explanation videos of Cobra Tech, some basics videos, also with some basic contraptions. This is the first time I will show this here, which is something it's been like months ago by now. But yeah, let's just start from the beginning. You can see a little bit of sand here, and these are headless pistons here, and some slabs of all pistons here. That's a box. Right, so I guess you can see what this is. The TNT duper up here, and this is a headless piston line maker for upwards facing pistons. It's not too interesting, but yeah, it's kind of cool. This shows that Cobra Tech is also able to do some stuff modern Slimeless is also able to do. It's just a lot bigger. Let's just put it that way. So most of the length of this comes just from the delay, and I already tried to convert the delay here using these sand towers here. So why do I have sand towers? Well, pretty easy. You can push them up, and when you deactivate the piston down here, it'll take a while for the sand to fall down, which will create more delay in a single block of length, which is quite important when it comes to Cobra Tech. It's really important. It really is. Okay. So yeah, let's just try it out. I'll also show some slow motion of this later. Yeah, there we have the TNT, and then here comes the signal. Booms, and we have a new headless piston right here. Now we just need to reset the entire thing again. It's gonna push some stuff, and we can go ahead and make the next piston headless. Let's do that one more time, and I can show it in slow motion. Here's the first sand thingy, and here's the second sand thingy. Then here we explode the piston head. Actually, these sand towers here, they finally give us access to more game ticks. This has 11 sand, so the sand actually takes 22 game ticks to fall to the ground, which is actually not a multiple of 3. So yeah, we can actually get some very odd delays for 1.7 Cobra Tech here, which is really nice. This is definitely the first time that we have this. Okay, let's reset this again. Okay. So let's look at this in slow motion now. I'm first gonna set the tick rate, the server to 1, so I can still move around pretty normally. I'm just gonna fly over here, and then for everyone to 1. So now also I'm affected, as you can see by my hand. This is gonna be kind of painful now to try and move around. Yeah, but you can now see that up here we're having a line push, and down here we are having these delay thingies push. So now we push this up, and now we butt this piston up here. So this is basically everything. This is basically delay piston, right? So this piston up here is butted, and it will only get updated when this last sand up here basically falls down, and that will trigger the next extension stage. Alright, we're almost there. So each sand adds 2 game ticks. 1, 2, 1, 2, right? And now the signal travels over to the next one. We should be getting our TNT over there soon. Yeah, you can see it, there it is. Right, the TNT falls down. And we need to wait for it to be close to exploding. And we'll do the same thing again with a little bit of a smaller setup here. It's gonna fall down here as well. And wait a little bit. And then, once it is updated the top piston as well, this is going to send the signal downwards here, push this piston in front of the redstone block over there, which will push in this redstone block under this upwards facing piston, which will make it extend shortly before the TNT explodes. You can see it expands here, right here, and it'll explode right now. Wow. Really cool, right? I think it is. You know, of course, resetting is just. I always call it resetting. You don't have to use the green stage for resetting, though. It's just what I'm normally using it for, or what I normally call it, because in the blue stage everything just happens. Everything that's important. In the other stage, nothing's happening. Alright. Yeah. Okay, let's have a quick look at this TNT duper up here. This TNT duper was made by Jan. You've seen it you've seen him before in a couple of my videos. He made this thing, and yeah, this is more or less 8 times more compact than the version I first showed on YouTube. So yeah, this is really nice, this thing. This TNT duper. It's really compact. It's like really quite crazy. It uses a technique I kind of invented of having a piston feed tape here to cycle around the snow instead of directly pushing the rail, because that's a lot easier to do than anything else. And over here he cycles around the rail and then pushes the snow in the right timings. So yeah, there's not really that much more to say, I guess. Other than that, I think this thing should be decently reliable, but it's not 100% reliable, I think. I don't know, I actually have no clue. 1.7 is just such a weird version that I don't know if this is 100% reliable or not. I also don't want to say anything wrong here, so I'll just say, yeah, well, it might or it might not be 100% reliable. But yeah, it's definitely really cool to see that we can now do stuff like this in 1.7 as well. Actually, this is already months old. I made this basically directly after Leonard Euler made his 1.11 plus Slimeless piston line maker. And now he told me to make a video about this, so yeah, I'm just making one, right? Yeah, well, okay, good. Yeah, it's really nice. Like, I'm gonna provide a schematic of this in the description. So yeah. Actually, another thing that I will now show is another sand generator, if I can find it, I don't know. Because we actually improved on the old one. Yeah, here it is. So this is actually has now got not a 14 but an 8 game tick cycle. So it's 72k per hour, and it has a TNT duper. Right. So let's have a look at that. We will be able to see TNT falling down. And generate sand. I'm gonna have a quick look at this in slow motion as well, because it's kind of interesting. Right. So you push this there. and then it gets exploded up. Like it's a lot more complicated. There are some very good explanations that I've gotten for this, but I can't reproduce those explanations. By Jan again. Jan is a very intelligent person when it comes to code digging. And they explained this really quite well, but I'm too stupid to explain it to you. So yeah, it just yeah, it just works, alright? It just works. Okay. So there's a 72k per hour. Let's also go to the end and see if it's actually working. Nope. You can see it's spitting out sand like crazy. And this is now actually like way faster than what was previously possible. It's really fast. Okay. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna provide, actually, I'm just gonna provide schematics for both of these things in the description. Yeah. I still believe that this can be made faster, but yeah. Not yet. I had enough of sand generators. Yeah, let's turn this off maybe. So yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time.